Get off my land! Hello and welcome. It's 10 o'clock. It's the 5th day still of January 2021. It is 60 degrees and sunny here in Ventura County. I am having a horrible allergy attack to something, and for some reason the air smells like pasta, which either means somebody in my neighborhood is cooking pasta, or I don't know, maybe some weird fertilizer or chemical thing. Really don't know what would make the air smell like pasta, but it's making me hungry. Anyways, we have another list of awards for Best of for 2021. This one comes to us from Ben over at Questing Beast. A lot of these are going to be titles that are a little less well known. Most of them are DIY, small print, OSR titles. But let's take a look at what Ben over at Questing Beast feels is the best games / products from 2021. So for the best rule set for 2021, we have Worlds Without Numbers. Worlds Without Numbers brought to us by Synonymously Publishing, the same people that brought us Stars Without Numbers. It is a fantasy role-playing game, but more importantly, it's a fantasy role-playing game world-building guidebook. I have a copy of it on PDF. It's amazing. Random tables, world-building ideas, everything that you need to start. The PDF is free. I highly recommend it if you are world-building in any type of world, not necessarily just fantasy, because just the guides and the question and answers and the random tables really help. For Best Dungeon Adventure, we have from First Hungarian D&D Society, Castle Xantillan, Xyntillan. This is an immense rambling complex of a castle that has stood in the mountains. 138-page adventure module for 1st through 6th level characters. Funhouse Mega Dungeon for the OSR. Xantillan, is that a real word? Or is it a made-up word? Let's see. It is a made-up word. I guess that's the name of the guy who built it. I am the great archmage Xantillan. Yeah, okay, that would be hard. Yeah, all right. So, Mega Dungeon for $20, PDF. You could also get it on print from Big Cartel. For Best Overland Adventure, we have the Black Worm of Brandonsford. This is brought to us by Chance Dundrick. The Black Worm of Brandonsford is a old school compatible module for characters level 1 through 3. Adventure overland involving dwarves and stuff. Those friendly dwarves were the first to go, the poor things, and now the beast has been killing and eating the people of Brandonsford. No one wants to leave the town walls. With the humans out in the forest, fairies have taken over, and now the Goblin King seeks to claim the entire forest as his new kingdom. So this is his nomination for Best Overland Adventure. Again, this seems to be more of an OSR type game, though it could also be used for basic D&D. The PDF is $4. The softcover is $7.99. You can get it again on drive-thru. For Best Anthology, we have Knock number 1. Knock number 1 is a adventure anthology book featuring a companion of a miscellany for use with the old school role-playing games, containing weird and wonderful and serious 220 full-color A5 format pages, stock full of theory articles, random tables, adventures, classes, monsters, all about adventure gaming. You know the niche tabletop role-playing game that's also called the OSR. So an OSR mega magazine, 212 pages filled with all sorts of helpful tips, tips, and tricks and stuff. And this is available for print directly from Knock. We have for the best setting, the Stygian Library. This is also available on drive-thru from Dying Stylish Games for $9. The Stygian Library is a creepily genteel dungeon set in an infinite extra-dimensional library. Each expedition generates its route as it explores, resulting in new locations being discovered with every visit. So basically, It's a randomly generated dungeon that randomly regenerates itself any free time you go through, so it's never the same dungeon twice. The Stygian Library is his best setting. For best design, we have Gradient Descent. Gradient Descent is also available as a PDF on drive-thru. It's from Tuesday Night Games, and it is for Mothership. Another love letter to Mothership. 221 was definitely the year of Mothership, for considering how many products have been made for that. Also, the year for Blades in the Dark. Those are the two games that got the most hacks, that at least I think. I mean, and obviously 5e, but yeah. So this is a sci-fi horror mega dungeon set in an abandoned android factory controlled by a powerful rogue AI known as Monarch. Oh, this sounds fun. Sci-fi mega dungeon. For best art, we have Through Ultron's Door. This is an adventure from Through Ultron's Door. It's called... It's a 1, 2, 3, 4-part adventure. Each one is $5. It comes to us from, I guess the company's name is called Through Ultron's Door. And it is a adventure path, it looks like. Set again in the OSR, featuring new locations, new rules, new monsters, and this is for advanced Labyrinth Lord and older D&D retro clones. For best writing, we have Deep Carbon Observatory. This one is the other one I've actually heard about. Deep Carbon Observatory can be purchased again on drive-thru for $14. It is from False Machine Publishing. Players start in the town, devastated by an unexpected flood, then travel through a drowned land where nature is turned upside down and desperate families cling to the roofs of their ruined homes, hiding from the monstrous products of a disordered world to a strange tomb of an ancient race. Deep Carbon Observatory. And those are the best awards from Questing Beasts. So best rules, World Without Numbers. Best dungeon, Castle Auxilian. Best overland, Black Worm of Brentonsford. Best anthology, Knock. The Stygian Library for best setting. And Gradient Descent for best design. Oh, I didn't do this one. Gradient Descent. Sorry, I must have missed that one. For best design, we have Gradient Descent. Did I do that one? Oh yeah, that was the Mothership one. For best art, we have Through Ultron's Door. For best writing, we have the Deep Carbon Observatory. All these can be purchased at drive-thru. You can check out the in-deep review from Ben at Questing Beasts and the link down below. If any of these sound like titles you want to get a hard copy of, head on down to your friendly local game store, which is, here in Ventura, Zest Games and Anime. And if you're in Ventura and want to do some role-playing, give us a hint, because we're pretty much the only store in Ventura that's doing it. And it's always nice to support small independent publishers that are making really excellent stuff. And definitely this is the year to take a look at Blades in the Dark and Mothership, and of course, Worlds Without Number. But I already have a copy of that one. Till next time, I am the OGGM. If you appreciate this nonsense that's coming out of my mouth, consider subscribing and helping me hit 1,000 subs by August 4th, 2022. Till next time, have a great day. Enjoy the spring weather and the mysterious smell of pasta. And I'll talk to you later.